Chad Parterre is his first Hong Kong start on Wednesday night at Happy Valley. You've ridden him in a couple of gallops recently. What sort of impression has he given you?
Yeah, good one. I never partnered him in his trials, but I've done a couple of gallops on him, and he's indicated to me he's a nice horse. It's obviously never easy, his first start in Hong Kong with the rating he's at, but he's got a good draw. He seems fit and well, so we're hoping for a big run.
You would have looked at those trials. He beat Furore in his latest one, so does that give you a bit of confidence about him going forward?
Yeah, his trials were really good. He's a different horse to having blinkers on and off. His gallop I did, he had no blinkers, and then obviously the second one he wore his blinkers, and he really switched it on. And yeah, I'm looking forward to riding him.
He's still a colt. What's his attitude and temperament like?
He's pretty lazy. He's got a good attitude for Hong Kong. You know, he conserves his energy nicely, and he knows when his blinkers go on, it's time to switch on. And from the good gate we have, he should get a lovely run, and hopefully runs well.
He's entered for the Classic Cup and also for the Derby. Have you got rides booked for those just yet?
Well, I'm riding Maximus in the Classic Cup. He barrier trials this morning, so hopefully he can bounce back after his disappointing race in the Classic Mile. And yeah, obviously Parterre, we're eager to see how he goes.
Karis Gallant Crown. Now that was a tough win from him last time out.
Yes, it was a hard win, and actually I thought I was gonna end up leading the race from working forward, and he was travelling a little bit hard around the 1200 meter, and until we got the horse that went to the front, and he puts on a bit of pace, and my horse was nice and relaxed, and he fights on nicely to win a good race. So I think he's a horse that got some ability, so that's what makes him won last time.
Were you impressed by the way that he really toughed it out in the last 100 metres to dig deep to win that race?
Yeah, like I say, consider what happened from the start, and for him to still finish off like that was good. Like I said, I think he's a horse that's improving with racing, so he should definitely improve from the last time.
Okay, so can he win again? Can he make it 3 in a row here?
Well, he's still in Class 4, so I think he's still, of course, he's got much more weight to carry this time. He's got a good gait, so that should help him. And he's won 2 over the 1650 now. He's in good form, so I don't think why he should not perform well again.
Just looking back at the weekend, a number of placings and things didn't really go your way with Silver Express. Was it a bit of a frustrating day at the office on Saturday?
Yeah, well, of course, I thought Silver Express could be my best ride, but he's a lovely horse, and he's still a baby, and you could see he just would not go straight, and it was hard for me to keep him straight. But you know what, these things happen, and we'll have to come back and fight again.
Joe, stock legend, that looked like a pretty straightforward win with you on board him last time out.
He kind of surprised me as the way as he won. I would say I didn't really have to touch him. He was ready, he was feeling good in himself, and he delivers. So I couldn't ask for much more than that.
He's obviously not the most straightforward horse. We saw what he did when he won 2 starts ago, how he blew the start but was still able to win. Have you done a bit of work with him in the mornings to try to rectify those issues, particularly at the trials and the gates with him?
I actually have done a lot of work on him. I mean, Francis asked me to help. I was more than happy to sit on that horse because he proves to be quite a good horse, I would say. I would describe him as a good horse. He was just doing a few things wrong, in particular at the start when he jumped out and ducked towards the outside. But actually, me being working with him, it's pretty good because I understand what kind of horse I'm going to ride at the races, so I know what to expect. And to be honest, lately he hasn't been doing anything wrong. He actually indicates that he might do, but we kind of correct him and put him on the right direction. He actually is responding very well. We've done another piece of work with him the other day at the stall gates, and 2 days ago, and he actually responded very well. If he does bring such a kind of responses that he's been showing to us, to the races, I think he's going to do everything straightforward again.
What about the draw for Wednesday night? That doesn't look straightforward.
It doesn't, but so that's the system. We have to pull up with that. Even if the gate's not helping us very much, I still believe he's good enough to win the race. It's of course, I do respect some other horse in the field, but the way how he did win it last time, that gives me plenty of confidence to go into the race, even getting the outside gate, believing that we got good winning chance.
David Beauty Kobe, is he now heading in the right direction, do you feel, after a few runs here?
Yeah, he's taken a couple of runs to adjust, but I thought was full of merit the last run, finishing third. He seems to like the valley, and I think the putting the earmuffs on him have helped him a lot. He was a little bit aggressive his first couple of races.
How's his work been since then?
Yeah, solid. No suggestions that he's gone backwards anyway.
Drawn barrier 8, Wagner Borges takes the ride. Have you had a look at the race and how it could pan out for him?
Not many valley races go slow, so I would say he'll probably sit in the first 5 or 6. Hopefully he can find a bum and get a bit of cover and be strong late.